If you have a pet like this, let's find out how does the Roomba performs. Hello everyone. Today we are going to review iRobot Roomba model i8 Plus. This model comes with automatic dirt disposer and we are going to review after 6 months of using this Roomba, and we are going to check what are the pros and cons of using the Roomba. I must tell you, this model comes with automatic dirt disposer, and that is a lifesaver because every time the dust bin is full, it will automatically finds its station and it goes and dispose all the dust. It's been working flawlessly for last 6 months. We don't have to pay much attention to that part. It finds its way to the dirt disposer very well. So let's go ahead and check how this Roomba performs. I just clean my house with Roomba and we'll go and review how it is performed. So before you start vacuuming with Roomba, any Roomba, I highly recommend that make sure there is no clutter on the ground, no hanging wires, no dog toys, nothing. Look at this. We have already prepared our room to vacuum for Roomba. We also time to time lift or put all the chairs on the dining table upside down so it goes around them very well. You don't have to do this, but it works better if you do this. Now we are going to check how it perform around the corners because as I said, my Roomba just finished its job, and look at around the corner, that's where all the dust accumulates, and I do not see any dust even under the oven. It goes very well inside these pocketed areas. So that's one of the best feature. Another best feature is it does go inside this table, but look at this, there is a couple of pet hairs here remaining, so it does have its limitation, but I must tell you it does very well around the corners. You can see this area was very dirty before, there were a lot of pet hairs. Now also you can see here I have this very low pile carpet and it performed very well. I do not see any dust on the carpet. You can see all this area is very clean. But this Roomba does not perform very well with high pile carpet. Okay, I can tell you, look at this. Sometimes it will leave the pet hairs. If you have a pet, then it will leave the pet hairs on the high pile carpet. Look at this pet. So that's one of the cons, I would say. You still have to go with your regular vacuum cleaner and just vacuum this high pile carpet. This model of Roomba, the noise level is very low. I would say it's around like your dishwasher noise. You know, when you run your dishwasher, what noise you hear, you will have similar noise. It's not like your other vacuum cleaners. They are very loud. You can literally have Roomba performing its work and you can still watch television or music. It won't bother you. So in that way, it's also very good. So here is what I learned from this Roomba. After every job, you must clean the Roomba. I'm going to show you it's how to clean the Roomba. It's very easy, very easy, guys. Just turn it upside down and you see all this here. These are stuck here. It's not only pet hair, it's also human ears. So you just unscrew this bolt here. And this comes off very easy, and then you take that hairs off and put it back. Also this roller here, it pops off Remember, I just cleaned this Roomba before I do the vacuum, and this is just one project or one job it was done, and now that's how many here is stuck in the Roomba. And this goes just pop back in, right in. And then this two rollers here, they are very easy to clean as well. You just pop them out and you will find hairs along the both sides of these rollers. And then you just put it back the same way they came out. So that's all. I mean, it's not a lot of maintenance we are talking about, but it does have some maintenance. It's not completely maintenance free. That's it, and your Roomba is ready for the next job. So here is my take on the iRobot Roomba after 6 months. The app, you have an app on your phone, Android or Apple. You have an app is very user friendly, and you can start your new job, your cleaning of your house from anywhere. Even if you're in the office, you can just go ahead and start cleaning your room. Another thing is, when you get this Roomba first time, it will make a map inside your house. So it does 2-3 runs and it creates a map. And then after it creates a map, you just label your rooms. It's a kitchen, this is the breakfast area, this is the dining area, this is the living room. And then you can tell Roomba, hey, just go ahead and clean kitchen and breakfast room, because that becomes more dirty over a period, and it does very well on that part also. It just goes to those specific areas and cleans very well. So I have already experienced that one. Another thing is, let's say you are cleaning your room, and if the battery dies, so Roomba will automatically return to its charging station, which is also the automatic dirt disposer, and it will charge itself fully, and then it will resume its job. It will never forget. Okay, you can also resume this job from your phone, but it will also resume by itself. That's one of the excellent benefit of Roomba. Another one is, let's compare the hardwood and the carpet floor, because we have a mix of hardwood, tile and carpets around the house. It performs very well on all the areas. As I said in the video, if you have a very high pile carpet, then it may have some difficulties picking up pet hairs, but otherwise it does very well. Another thing I notice is, on carpet, the battery doesn't last that long. On hardwood floor, it lasts very long. On a full charge on a hardwood floor, you will get around hour and 25 minutes. That's a lot of battery. It's good enough to clean my entire ground floor, which is around, I would say, 2000 square feet, and it does very well in one go. So if you are buying iRobot Roomba, I highly recommend you buy the one with automatic dirt disposer, because every time it's doing a cleaning, the cleaning bin is full. When its bin is full, it automatically goes and disposes the dirt. Otherwise, you will have to do it yourself, and imagine within 1 hour 25 minutes you have to do it 2 times or 3 times, cleaning your dustbin. So that's not feasible. I would say that's not automatic, then it becomes manual. Now, this Roomba is not completely maintenance free as we've seen it. After every job, you have to perform like a 5 minutes maintenance on it. Okay, so that's not a big deal actually. But if you are thinking or dreaming that you will buy a vacuum cleaner and just forget it and it will do all the job by itself, this is not true. Okay, you still have to do some work. You still have to clear all the clutter in the house. You still have to maintain this Roomba. Otherwise, it won't work. So my take on this Roomba is out of 10, I would say it's 7. It works very well. This is the best machine right now available, and there is a lot of room to improve. And we'll see some new products are coming in, and we'll keep reviewing them. But right now, this is the best product on the market you can buy and automate your vacuum cleaning work. Thank you guys. Please like, hit the ring bell and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.